As Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, so must the Son of Man be lifted up, that whoever believes in him may have eternal life. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have eternal life. For God sent the Son into the world, not to condemn the world, but that the world might be saved through him. He who believes in him is not condemned. He who does not believe is condemned already, because he has not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of God. And this is the judgment, that the light has come into the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. For everyone who does evil hates the light, and does not come to the light, lest his deeds should be exposed. But he who does what is true comes to the light, that may be clearly seen that his deeds have been wrought in God. The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to Lord Jesus Christ. God is good, and all the time. That is nature, wow, and I am a witness of the Lord's goodness. On this fourth Sunday of Lent, the theme for the Lenten campaign, as given by our bishops, the general theme, rebuilding our nation through inclusion and accountable governance. The bishops wanted us this week to reflect on security or insecurity. And in the foreword of the preface to this book, written by the chairman of the Catholic Justice Commission, the KCCB, the Bishop of God, Bishop John O'Hara, says about reform: moral duty to improving security for all. Moral duty for improving security for all. And this is like what we have read in our gospel, that those who are out to do evil deeds, they like going into the darkness. The men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. Those who want to harm others, although we don't hear about just darkness in the plain sense of it, they make sure that it's darkness, that even when you're being conned, it is darkness, because they obscure you. Even when somebody is cheating you, they make sure that you understand what they're doing. All that is darkness. When somebody is being unfaithful in their family, it is darkness, because they shroud that in darkness. When somebody is not paying their debts, or sometimes not paying their rent, that is darkness. And although it may not be seen as insecurity, it is insecurity because the person who does not have what they need, they are insecure. And therefore they may be forced to do other things to bring security in their lives. When you walk, and your phone is stolen, your laptop is grabbed, if you are a weak person, you're going to say tit for tat, you go and grab somebody's phone, he'll grab somebody else's laptop or somebody else, whatever it is. So that will bring insecurity. And Christ telling us, those who walk in the light, then will not be prone to evil things. They are not going to make others move into insecurity. And Christ says, for everyone who does evil hates the light and does not come to the light, lest his deeds should be exposed. On the contrary, he who does what is true comes to the light, that he may be clearly seen that his deeds are wrought by God. When you do things that are true, things that are the right and correct ones, you are not afraid. You walk with your head high and do what is right. Therefore, that will bring security to yourself and security to others. We see now in the Gospel, Nicodemus went to God at night. Why did he go to God at night? Because he feared, being a leader, that they would label him as a believer of Jesus. But he knew if that happened, then he would be in trouble. But although he went in darkness, for him it was light, because he met Jesus Christ in light. He met Jesus Christ in light. So today, as we are reflecting, I want us to reflect on meeting Jesus, who is the light. That we are saved through the cross of Jesus. The cross at the beginning may have seen as something bringing darkness in the world. If we read in the Gospel of St. John, you see that when Jesus Christ was crucified, what happened? There was darkness between us. There was earthquakes. Even the temple was shaken, and the curtain separating the main temple and the Holy of Holies was also split. And therefore people believe that was darkness. And therefore the dying of Jesus Christ to many was darkness. But that was only the last of 3 hours. And we know that ended. Jesus Christ was put in the tomb. After 3 days, he resurrected from the dead. And therefore the cross for us is not a sign of darkness and defeat, but the cross is a sign of victory and salvation. That is why we are here. And we are looking at the cross of Jesus for salvation. And the Gospel of St. Luke begins by saying, as Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, so must the Son of Man be lifted up. Yes, the lifting up of the Son of Man is him being put on the cross. And just like the people in the time of Moses, those who were being by the serpent, when they looked at the broad serpent that was raised up, they were healed after the biting of the serpents that were buried in the wilderness. So, when we look at the cross of Jesus, as the Gospel is telling us, saying that whoever believes in him will have eternal life. And therefore, for us, it's not just to look at the cross, but it's to believe in the Son of God. Shortly after we finish the reflection, we shall together recite the creed. That I shall say, we shall say, I believe in God. I believe in God the Father. I believe in God the Son. I believe in God the Holy Spirit. I believe in the church that is one, Catholic, holy, and Amen. It is not we. It is a personal decision. Therefore, this personal decision, it is coming that I am called to be saved through the cross of Jesus. And the Gospel goes on to tell us, for God so loved the world, the verse that many of us like and read many times, for God so loved the world, that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but should have what? Is that not what we are looking for, my brothers and sisters, eternal life? But unfortunately, we are all the time running, busy in this world, seeking of land in some place, one of them in our country, said, "Come, hurry, come and grab your earthly inheritance." That's what we need. Come, grab your earthly inheritance. Is earthly inheritance so important? We have to rush to go and grab our earthly inheritance. Who goes away with that earthly inheritance? We only use it for a short time. But are we not busy all the time, rushing for this earthly inheritance? Not saying it's bad, we need to have all that we need in this world, to live a comfortable life, to live a life that is befitting of our human dignity. But that should not go beyond us looking for the eternal inheritance. I was thinking, if people are rushing to all kind of offices and plots for the earthly inheritance, are we rushing for the eternal inheritance? Coming to church is not enough, my brother, my sister. Because we say, I come to church every Sunday, I go to church every day. But is that enough to say that I am indeed rushing and walking towards my eternal inheritance? I need to focus my life on the cross of Jesus, so that I may be saved, so that I may have eternal life. When we are fallen into sin, we are like people who have gone into exile. Our correct and fitting place is where God is. My real home is where my Jesus, my God, is. But when I fall into sin, it is like I go into exile. Our first reading from the second book of Chronicles, chapter 36, we are told that the children of Israel, when they did not listen to the prophets and they did what was evil against God, Prophet Jeremiah, Prophet Isaiah, they tried to bring the people back to God, but people became stubborn. And the stubbornness, God let them be taken into exile. And the children of Israel were taken into exile. The city of Jerusalem was destroyed. The temple was destroyed. Nebuchadnezzar even took the vessels that were used for sacrifice. He took them to his palace in Babylon and was using them during his parties. Yes, the wall of Jerusalem was destroyed too. The children of Israel were plucked away from the place where they would worship God, in Jerusalem, in the temple. And now they were in exile for 70 years. While they were in exile for 70 years, they never had a temple. And therefore they were not able to worship God in truth. When they were in exile, they never had the books that they would lead them. They never had the Torah, the law that would lead them back to God. The only thing they had were only the Psalms. And those who are familiar with the Psalms will know the Psalm that they used to be asked to sing many times in exile, Psalm 36. By the rivers of Babylon. And even people pop songs or even sung the Ibonian song that song in a pop way. By the rivers of Babylon, where we sat or will. And they asked our captain to sing the Lord's song. The children of Israel asked, how can we sing the Lord's song in a foreign land? You cannot be able to sing the Lord's song when you're in exile, when you are in sin. And therefore, exile for the children of Israel was a moment of being separated from their God. But God, again, sent this great king, Cyrus, the king of Persia, who comes and is directed by God that it is possible for the children of Israel to go back to Jerusalem, to go back to Israel and rebuild the wall of Jerusalem, rebuild the temple of Jerusalem, rebuild, yes, even the city of Jerusalem. That's why our Our first reading is ending by King Cyrus saying, "Thus says he put in the writing, the Lord stirred up the spirit of Cyrus the king of Persia, so that he made a proclamation throughout all the kingdom, and also put it in writing. Thus says Cyrus, king of Persia, the Lord, the God of heaven, has given me all the kingdoms of the earth. It is like the one who was ruling all that place, Persia, Babylon, Israel. So he was like the king of all the world in that part. A very powerful king. And now he's putting in writing, and this is what he says. And he has charged me to build him a house in Jerusalem, which is in Judah. And the house in Jerusalem is none other than the temple in Jerusalem. Whoever is among you of all his peoples, may the Lord his God be with him. Let him go up. If you read the book of prophet Nehemiah, you shall find how Nehemiah is used by God and is held by King Cyrus to get all that he needed to go back to Israel and Judah and rebuild the temple of Jerusalem, rebuild the wall of Jerusalem, and now the people are able now to go back after 70 years to go back to their old Jerusalem. Brothers and sisters, our Babylon is when we are sin. Our Babylon is when we refuse to follow the commandments of God that we saw last Sunday. The commandments are given to us and ignore them. And therefore, when we go against them, we have gone into exile. We have taken ourselves into exile. Our God is inviting us back to his own place. The Lord is inviting us back. As our secretary is telling us, God is full of mercy, and that mercy is the one that is drawing us back to the church. Are we going to listen to him? Are we going to obey him and come back to the church? Are we going to believe in him, as we are reminded in John chapter 3, verse 16, that we need to look and believe in the Son of God, that we have eternal life. And when we look at the cross of Jesus is an invitation to salvation, an invitation for the forgiveness of my sins, an invitation for me to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ, an invitation for me to be charitable to others. Yes, my brothers and sisters, today is a moment for me to realize that I am in exile. And therefore, I need to go back to the Lord. I need to be like the prodigal son who came back to his senses when he was in a foreign land and said, I shall rise. I'm saying this to myself. I am going to arise from my Babylon and return to my father. Return to Jerusalem. Return to the land where I'm able to worship God in truth and in spirit, and in the church. And there I will find forgiveness. I'll also be given a mandate of spreading the gospel. I shall also be given an opportunity to be charitable, to help those who are in need. I'll give that mandate to make sure that security is part of the issues that I take care of. My security and the security of others. May the Lord help us today. Not just to say that we are gazing at the cross of Jesus and it's not there. No. The cross of Jesus will be, like you remember, if you are following the way of the cross every Friday, or when you pray the way of the cross, there are several stations that will help us to see what is our role when we look at the cross of Jesus. One is when we see Simon of Cyrene. Simon of Cyrene, what does he do? He helped Jesus carry his cross. Can we be Simons in our life by helping those people who are in need? by giving them our support, by helping them, could be physical, moral, material, whatever it is. And again, remember the holy woman, Veronica. What does Veronica do? Veronica goes. And when Jesus' face is so disfigured because of the blood and tiredness, what does she do? She wipes the face of Jesus. We are called also to go and wipe, yes, the face, the lives of people who are surrounding us. Not only family, but even friends and strangers who are around us. Like a good Samaritan who was able to take care of a foreigner and bring him back to the Lord. Yes, again, the invitation. When we see Jesus meeting the women of Jerusalem, and they are crying because they're seeing Jesus suffering. Jesus is suffering, and they are really crying, "Oh, our Lord, this should not happen to you." And Jesus looks at them and encourages them and tells them, "Do not cry for me, but rather cry for yourselves and your children." That the work that we need to do is here. That is the spreading of the gospel that we need to take care of that. And that is what I'm saying. At the cross, when you look at the cross of Jesus, we see forgiveness. We see our invitation to spread the gospel. We see our invitation to do acts of charity as we give acts. May God help us to always do that. That when we repeat this verse all the time, which I want us to repeat together as I come to the end of my reflection, John 3:16, it not just being something that is from our head or from our heart, but it also goes to our actions. So we say together.